Folks. This is my attempt to help us with our project management problem. I think we agree from our last few staff meetings that we have so many projects and initiatives going on. It's hard to keep up with them if you're not directly involved with the project. Certainly one of the first problems is just where we store the information. We usually go looking for something. We heard it in a staff meeting, so we go to LFI. But then once we get in there, it's really a hunt and peck procedure trying to find something. And I don't think it will matter much when we go to Moodle. I think the same thing will go on. We're not sure about a search engine in Moodle yet. And I'm not really sure that an LMS is necessarily where we want to manage our projects from. So where can we do that in a systematic way? And one solution is Google Doc. But before I go on, what I'm really talking about here is the project management part of this, not the actual project. But that will be included as well. But if we manage our projects in Google Docs, we can take advantage of Google's search engine to search down a document, even if we don't remember the project's exact title, as long as we know some words that are probably involved with the project, we can narrow down our Google Docs. But if we have a template to manage our projects from, if we all use the same template, then when we go and look at someone else's project, we know exactly what we're looking at. So I've designed a sample template here, but I'm certain that the chiefs would want to get together and determine what really needs to go into a project template. But I would suggest starting with just the elevator speech description of your project, something 2 or 3 sentences long. Again, remember, this isn't the actual project, it's just where you're managing it from. And other stakeholders, they might not need the 3 or 4 page description, they just need the elevator speech. But you can also include the project leads, the status. Is it in development? Is it live? Are we waiting on DPI or some other stakeholder? What's the status of it? Resources, this might be where you link out to the actual project itself or to other links that describe it. Message for staff, when and where was this shared with staff? And the good thing with Google Docs, with our share button up here, at first just the course leads or the project leads would have access to this. And then as they bring in other leads or other collaborators, they share with them. And then when they're ready to present to the group, they share with everyone and they can get a link to put into the agenda, and it will be much easier for everyone to find. Stakeholder messages, what we say to teachers, might dive a little deeper than what we say to DLAs, so you can work on your particular messages here. Cross-functional discussion, I would say the project leads would own this template, but other people might want to make some comments or suggestions. So I would say we have a particular area for them to do that in. Tags for the project. Again, one of the most important things with this is just being able to search and find it. So here's where you would include any key searchable words that aren't in your template somewhere else already. So let me show you a sample one. This is for the Social eVenture 101 project, and here's the elevator speech on it. And Jay and I are the leads. It's in development. I link out to the actual site. I show the Edmodo link. We have eVenture Edmodo and see me for access on that. Message for staff. This was revealed Wednesday, July 7th. You can go back and listen to that archive to hear my explanation about it. Message for stakeholders we don't have ready yet. Cross-functional, I haven't shared this with anyone yet. I have the tags here to make this searchable. So for instance, up here I mention, we have students collaborating on grand challenges. So let's go search for that. Say you can't remember the name of that project, but you remember hearing grand challenges in it. So I go up to the search engine, I search for that and it narrows it down. Here it shows me the Social eVenture template. Also, it was mentioned in the T-Student document that we have. So this is a 5-minute demo for a better way to manage our projects, and I can go in more detail later. Thank you.